Hello everyone, welcome to another AFK Journey video. My name is Jedediah, and we're going to be talking about Clashfronts Game 3, Round 3 from my guild, BTGM. Some interesting stuff happened here. We expected Mordor to put more of a fight on one of these middle tiles, and they didn't. So let's watch the replay and we'll discuss it while we're going through the replay. Alright, so Vanguard skirmishes come first. We win all of them except for this one right here. So Yantron gets his in the top left. I get mine down here. Ike gets his down here or here. One of these two. Then me. So yeah, the only one we didn't win was this down here in this corner, and we'll double check those in a minute. Siege magic comes through, and then this tile is the only one that is heavily contested for us, right? We gave up this tile, and we see almost no fight here, almost no fight here. This is the real fight right here. Now, I get a 4-win streak, Immortal gets a 4-win streak. Zoom in on it. Because this is the only one that's worth caring about. Yantron gets a 4-win streak. And we're still way behind, and we had Eternum's just barely there, and then mostly Mordor, right? And Nora gets a streak, Nami, Yantron, those are probably going on elsewhere. Immortal. Now we'll wait to see. And you can see we're still 367 to 1700. Immortal gets a 3-win streak. Seraphym gets a 4-win streak. Yeah, there was a really big one coming though, right? We're still way behind. It's 172 to 900 something, right? And we still have just a little bit of Eternum there. Eternum has almost got better numbers than us right now. Yep, now they do. So it's a toss-up between the three of us now at this point. It's like, oh my god, what's going to happen? And there's the big one, right? Seraphym gets a 12-win streak. And now we're almost even with everyone. And then that number's wrong. This Eternum disappeared a long time ago. On the first replay, it was gone. But we ended up getting that win right there. And that was just absolutely amazing that we pulled that out. I think we had 14 teams there. And we'll take a look at the numbers. Floors are cleared. We're moving on. Let's go take a look at all the skirmish fights, including where we didn't see. Alright, so Yantron was fighting up top, and this is where he got a 2-win streak. Lord McSwagger, he beat him with Chimera, outdid his Chimera, Hulu, and his Chimera also put away their Wilder team on Einai? I'm going to say that's how you say that? And then Lord McSwagger beat Einai with his Chimera Hulu. Alright, so we would go through that, but there's really not much to see there as far as Mordor had a very strong power there. Yantron also fought. There we go. Okay, there was no fight there. There was just a straight up fight. There was no Vanguard. Did a 7-win streak, but there's no way he was going to take on 16 teams all by himself at that point. Same down here, we had 17 teams. We only sent one guy. I was our Vanguard there. Got an easy win on that tile for Vanguard. Got a 6-win streak, but he didn't take out anything past that. So we gave up those 2 tiles. Bottom down here, there was no skirmish battle. It's just all like on the trial guards, right? Down here, we ended up having 30 teams. We were thinking that Mordor was going to take the top one, so we went heavier there. We only put 30 here. Mordor only sent 1 team for skirmishing, and Emerald sent 3 teams, right? So it was an easy fight for me. They got a different gala group. Okay. Well, I'm going to lead through something down there. Let's take a look at that real quick. And we're probably not going to watch too many matches, but I do want to see a couple of these just to see what happens. I actually wanted to show some of my raids as well. I may back out and show you some of those real quick. Just so you can see some of the, let's back out and see my raids. So I wanted to talk about 3 in general, right? On my history of my raids yesterday, I fought Lord McSwagger 3 times with 3 different teams, I believe. And let's watch all 3 of those. So this one is my Marsil. Nope. Yeah, this is my Marsil Saida team. I tell you, yeah, this is right. Sorry about that. And his Marsil Mahira team with Siren as well. And it really had no chance. The only person I lost was Alisa and Athalia. But Athalia's still doing damage, as we all know. And it was just nasty. Dominated him on that one. Alright, so Who else we got? Lord McSwagger again. Yeah, and this is my Perseus group with a little bit of Pang action in there. Taking on his Aliseth, Radeon. I didn't even look at the composition, but as you can see, it didn't stand a chance. I just decimated it with my Perseus. No one died. No one even really close to dying.
Victory was yours to give.
And you can see the numbers there. Yeah, and it's Aliseth, Lily May, Radeon, Shakir, and Theodore came. And then the last time I fought him was my Lily May, not Lily May, Zany. And we're taking on his Dun, his stall team, his Seda, Igor stall team. I mean, we just blew him up entirely. There's nothing there but Igor and Seda at this point. They take out Zany, but it's kind of a pointless victory for him because just straight up dominated all three of his teams in raid. Yeah. Anyway, let's go back to the actual fight. Just wanted to show that off a little bit because I felt good about myself taking out their strongest. I'm assuming Lord McSwagger is their strongest vanguard, and I took out three of his teams without hesitation. Not to brag too much, but I had to say something, right? All right, so let's go back. We need to go to report, and we sent 50 teams up here, and Say is our vanguard. Yeah, let's watch Say blow him up with a Marcel. And that's that same team I fought before in raids. And it's just decimation. We lost his Siren and his Hugin, but I mean, no real danger of losing that match, right? So, nice. Our vanguards are really representing this round. I was hoping to be a lot more fighting, especially on that top tile, you know, even on the bottom tile if they'd gone there to go 30 teams, right? And then Say gets an easy 4-win streak. As you can see, it was 50 teams. We didn't lose anybody. They only had 4 teams there. I'm not even sure why they sent 4. Why would you send 4 if you're just going to do a vanguard push? I mean, alright, anyway, so yeah, and then we recapped this already. 31-3, we lost nobody. This was the only real fight of the entire match for us. Specifically, we had 14 teams, and as you can see, we had 1 team left. That was it. Mordor had 40, Eternum had 14. Started off with the Vanguard fight, me versus Lord McSwagger. This is me taking on his Mahira Marcel group with my Perseus this time. I believe I showed my rating showing it, taking it out from another group. You can see Pang's getting in there and ulting. The only person I lost was Radeon.
All in! Back to camp!
And it was just decimation. Look at Pang was the lead damage dealer. I love to see Pang getting some damage on this, baby. That is awesome. Get some love for the Panda Bear. Alright, but let's go back to the next one on that Vanguard fight, and we took on Cody from Eternum. I mean, it's complete and utter domination. Lily May did all the work. We're not even going to watch that one. Lord McSwagger versus Cody. You can see how he took out Cody like it was nothing, but I took him out like it was nothing. So, moving on, right? So, we ended up at they ended up with 4,000. They ended up with 1,400, and I think we had, I can't remember exactly how many we started with. Total stamina. What? Why didn't we start stamina? Oh well, doesn't matter. Maybe it's detail. No, that's the details of the secret magic. Moving on. All right, so Whitebeard gets us started with a 2-win streak. Not bad. That's the right way to go. Mordor comes right back on top of us with Llama Life. A 2-win streak of their own. Nami gets a 2-win streak to get us back on top again. We're going in the right direction. Lord McSwagger comes back on us with a 2-win streak, and then that's when I come in and I get a strong 4-win streak. I wish I would streak a little harder than that, but I'm happy with that, right? Because I took out Lord McSwagger, Cody, Llama Life, Cody again, and then I lose to Vixen. Vixen gets a 2-win streak. Eternum takes them out. Immortal comes back with a strong 4-win streak. Immortal got my back after I had the loss, and yeah, getting them with the Siren. Very, very strong showing there. Elendal comes back with a 2-win streak, so they keep breaking our streaks and going on for, but they're not going for streaking as hard as we are. We've got the 4s, right? And they're getting 2s. And then Yantron comes back and says, I want my own 4-win streak. He gets his own with the Bonnie Tassie. Iron putting in a lot of work in that match. Proto, see, they break us again with another 2-win streak. They turn them, killed us, then they killed, oh no, that's the 4-win streak. They turn them, we killed them. The Mordor breaks our streak with Yantron there losing. Proto goes on a 2-win streak, dies. Then Nami comes in with a 4-win streak again. So we're getting a lot of 4s, and that's good, right? Because we're going in the right direction. We're going in the right direction. We're just fighting back, and we're fighting from a deficit, right? Immortal gets another strong 4-win streak, man. It's just great streaks from everybody all around, especially Immortal there. And Whitebeard gets another 2-win streak because they started us off with a 2-win. They get another 2-win with the Marcel. And then Immortal comes back with another 3-win streak. I have to say, Immortal and Seraphym are the MVPs here, right? Because Immortal's putting all the work in early, right? And he's getting supported by us. I got a 4-win. A couple other people got 4 wins. And then he loses. And then that's when Seraphym comes in and gets a 4-win streak of their own, right? And with the Igor stall, with the Thalia Igor, Vixen knocks him out. And then he says, I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. And then this nasty 12-win streak comes in. He just mows them down. Because now they've gotten through their hard teams, right? So Seraphym comes in with a 521 million, and he's hitting 425, 403, 398, 395, and it just keeps getting weaker and weaker. And he's going down the ranks until he finally gets to 16 stamina and loses. But let's see what that last fight was. Yeah, it's just Sheriff's. We never watch any Shamirs. Let's watch one. There's not really much that happens. That's why we really don't watch them. Because nothing happens until Shamir gets the ult, and then everybody dies. So Shamir versus Shamira. Use the ult, double ult, Siren Shamira, and everybody's dead, right? It's not much to watch there.
I have prevailed.
Moving on. Let's go back down to that bottom. Man, it's strong. Nami, Immortal, Whitebeard, Immortal. Seraphym starts it and then gets a 12-win streak. And now we're down to, I think, our last team at this point. I'm not sure. Yeah, we're down to our last team. Nami is the final team, sweeping things up. Gets a 2-win streak to close it out. Yeah, excellent. I think we kind of have, well, I mean, there's nothing happening here, but we're going to watch it just because this is the one that sealed the title. And as the last one, winner takes all here. Iron's grouping them up and boom, they're dead, right?
Every sword is a whip.
Excellent, man. Telling you, that was one hell of a fight right there. So, big shout out to Nami, Immortal, Whitebeard, Yantron. I want to get everybody involved here. Everybody is involved on this tile. Great setup on your teams. Seraphym. Just wonderful, wonderful teamwork there. Everybody did a great job taking that tile. It's really not going to make that much of a difference because these 2 tiles are the main ones, but getting that extra tile is just like a, yeah, we jabbed them. We jabbed at them, you know. And it's funny that they didn't even make a play for any one of these. It's like they gave up or something. I guess they're going to try and push the 4th round and then take the hamster in the 5th round. I don't know. I think they just gave up and were playing for second at that point. That's what it looks like. They're just playing for second. Yeah, which it looks like they're going to get that. I can't... I don't think Emeralds can come from behind or return them at this point, but it's possible. Anyway, one heck of a showing there. Let's take a look at the rankings. Individual contribution. Yantron is the MVP of this round, 287. A lot of that coming from skirmish battles and from that tile. Seraphym back up at 2. A lot of heavy work on that tile. Ike, me, Say, Immortal. So we got the top 6 locked up, right? Then Lauren McSwagger and Inor from Mordor. Then Gigi. Then Nami coming in on the 10th slot. So we got 7 of the top 10 slots, showing a lot of domination in Game 3 now. And we're really proving it in the later rounds. So that's really, really good to see that our guys are that dedicated on their group compositions. Everybody's tweaking stuff the day of, getting ready to go into the next round, and everybody just looking really strong and looking like a great cohesive unit. So proud of us, and Should be another easy win from here on out, but let's not, you know, not let up. Let's keep our foot on the gas and really dominate the rest of this game if we can. So, good luck to everybody else. Good luck to everybody watching this video in your Clash fights, and don't remember to have some fun and enjoy life. See you later.